Hey guys, it's Vince. Today in this video I want to discuss a program that many of you may not know exists that I feel will make many of your lives easier when you transition from Windows 7 to Windows 10. Now just a little background, I personally am not fond of Windows 10 because it basically makes your computer feel like a phone. I really don't want that. I still want a PC interface similar to Windows 7 like many of you. And there is a program out that will take a Windows 10 system like you see on my computer here and turn it into basically Windows 7. You can see how I've got the formatting here. So let's check it out. You guys can type in classicshell.net and you can see it's a free program. It's not going to cost you anything. And you can see classic start menu. If you click on these, to menu, and then Windows 7 menu. So you can have this configured for Windows 10 in any of these configurations and still have all the upgrades and benefits of Windows 10 in terms of functionality, but have the screen interface of Windows 7. So it gives you kind of the best of both worlds. Let me tell you why I feel that this is going to help many of you. I just dealt with a client the other day. I did a consultation with. We did a remote consultation using Microsoft Teams. Guys, just so everybody's aware, the reason I use Microsoft Teams is so I can be there essentially with you, because unless I'm flying to you, there's no way I can see exactly what's going on. That being said, using Windows Teams with a laptop and a high quality webcam with a mic allows me to be there, and we were going over his whole system. And I could see that there was some issues with the way he was being fluid with using Windows 10. And I noticed this, and there was the first thing I asked him. I said, "Did you know about Classic Shell?" And he really didn't. And when I covered that, he was, just amazed at the fact that there was an interface that would basically turn Windows 10 into Windows 7. And this is something many of you, I hope, look at, because the guys that are always staying with the earlier operating systems is usually because they're just not fond of the latest one, and I totally get that. But you can see here, it says Start button for Windows 7, Windows 8, 8.1, and Windows 10. So again, you can really optimize what you have with Classic Shell. And all you have to do is click Download Now. It'll go through the download process, and you're basically set. But once again, if you come over here and just looking at this in terms of screenshots, even if you want to look at these before you download it, you're more than welcome to. And you can see the Classic Start menu. You can go through all these pictures. Again, Run menu. This should all look very, very familiar to many of you. I mean, if you're dealing at all a Windows operating system past XP, this is going to really enlighten you and hopefully get you to move up in terms of the feature set of the latest Windows so guys are supported. What I typically find is guys are making huge jumps. They go from XP and then they go to Windows 10 and are completely lost. So just keep in mind, staying with the latest operating system keeps you up to date mentally in terms of what you're working with, because while the operating systems are similar, there are definitive differences when it comes to menus, and that just makes things more tedious for you guys. So again, checking this out and seeing how it's all set up, I think it's going to help, like I said, many of you. The thing to keep in mind, as of December 2017, Classic Shell is no longer in active development, so it'll still naturally work for your PC. It's just no longer being updated. So for some guys, that may be an issue. For other people, it may not be. And again, you can see toolbar in Windows Explorer. It goes through everything. I mean, you can check all of this stuff out and just scroll through it. But the main thing is you do have that functionality, again, that we've all become accustomed to. And that's something that, I think, again, is going to help a lot of you. The main thing, when you're going to download, you can download it here. It's also got all downloads. If you want to go back and see different versions in different languages, you also have that if you have a preference. So for my international clients, this is something that will benefit anybody. And that's something that I think, again, we have to all take into account, because I know, like I said, I'm not a fan of Windows 10 interface. I just don't like it. I've removed a lot of apps and stuff I'm not going to use. It adds bloat to your PC. This is why I tell many of you to pay attention to how much bloat your PC gets, especially if you're dealing with a new computer or a refurbished computer. You want to keep the system clean so that it keeps everything organized and keeps the system as fast as possible for your applications. So again, guys, I hope that this quick video has been helpful to you. I hope that you do decide to check out Classic Shell. Even if you're using Windows 10 now, to check it out, it's totally free, and you may like it better. It's something just to think about. So again, I want to thank you all for your support. Take care.